This episode is dedicated to R, who shot his shot in the most memorable way. This episode is also dedicated to anyone who has someone that they want to shoot their shot with and just hasn't done it yet. Hey y'all, it's your girl Smiley J, and welcome to Oh No They Didn't, where we discuss the dirt, double standards, disrespect, and miscommunications going on between men and women today. So stay tuned and take notes. Welcome to this episode of Oh No They Didn't. I am joined by Brandon today.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am. I'm one of the lucky guests. Hopefully, I'm not going to be the last.
Not at all. Not at all.
You know, a little bit about me. 29, Clayton State senior. I'm about to say freshman.
Let him know.
And about to graduate with this criminal justice degree.
First of all, you out here trying to plug yourself. This is your dating.
That's it. Oh yeah. I like walks on the beach. You know,
brunch. I like brunch.
I wasn't allowed at the Valentine's Day one, so I gotta go with the ex Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday. Happy Fat Tuesday, everybody.
That's a thing in itself. That is a thing in itself.
Exactly.
It's just me and him today, because we needed a more intimate setting so we can get to the bottom of this shoot your shot error.
Okay.
I just feel like I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting your shot is are you trying to get to know this person on a deeper level? Did I just want to make my presence known to you?
Yeah.
What is shooting your shot? Am I trying to get at you, get in them pants? Is this a one? Like, I have no clue what shooting your shot means.
It's basically approaching a woman. You know, you see this fine caramel, thick, beautiful ebony queen over there. You like, all right, cool. I'm gonna see what she about. Let me see if it's gonna be a hit or miss. You know, so it is very intimidating.
Really,
it is. It's very intimidating because sometimes you don't know what to expect. Me personally, I talk to a lot of my friends over this subject. You know, so I asked them like, do you approach women? And if you do, when do you approach? How do you approach? You know, you gotta have a time. Me, I'm like a lion.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
On the
reason
prowl.
I say that because of when a lion see his prey, he studies it before. You know, you gotta study what you about to get yourself in. Because I don't want to just go over there and if you just meet somebody to look crazy. You know, you want to see how she is before you do it.
One of the things that I've noticed you kept mentioning was you make it seem like it's always a man approaching a woman. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about this even newer era of women shooting their shots with men, women being the approacher? I don't like the word aggressor.
I love the word aggressor.
Okay.
You know, that's a great question because I've asked this from plenty of women as well. You know, and because I'm always interested in the shooting your shot kind of scene, you know. So I asked women, would you ever approach a guy? Some says I will never. I feel like that's a man's view.
Right.
And some says, you know, sometimes I will. I love it when a woman come to me because it shows like you're confident, you know what you want, you know, and you out to go get what you need.
Right.
So I do feel like in this day and age, more women should go out because of, just say for instance, if you see a man that you're very attracted to and he doesn't recognize you, but the other men around you that you're not attracted to comfort you and you like, man, why I can never find a good guy? Well, you could have found one if you would have said, hey, just a simple compliment.
Right.
Could start it off. It's not saying, hey, what's going on? Let me put this number in your phone.
You have to make your intentions known.
Exactly. You know, it's hard. So it's not always easy for a guy to approach a woman. I hear this from a lot of women. Some women say, I would love for a guy to approach me, but sometimes it looks like me, I don't want to be approached. Or they feel like, oh, well, she looks like she already got somebody. So
how can you determine that with no ring? How do you determine if someone looks like they already have somebody?
Because we don't know. It's so much going on in our heads. Yeah. So you like, I want to say she is, but She isn't. She don't have a ring. Like me, I was like, okay,
Right.
she don't have a ring. But, you know, I feel like we should have a ring for a relationship now. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
We should, because,
That's
okay.
an interesting concept.
Because it's like, okay, you're not married. What about you been in a relationship for 5 years? You know?
Yeah.
And because we don't know, you know, because some women, a lot of men hate shooting their shot because they be like, women be like, oh, yeah, I have a boyfriend. Like, damn, you know. Like,
Well, I've heard even worse stories where like they've gone out, they've already spent time together.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Atlanta's an interesting place, yo. Atlanta's a very interesting place to me. The way we date, shoot our shot, anything here is really interesting to me.
Exactly.
Hell no. So like you were saying, yes, I understand it's very hard. I'm not gonna lie, being a woman, I feel like it's easier for y'all.
It's easier. How is it easier for us? Because we're the man. We wasn't taught how to do this.
Yeah, I'm being a little sexist here, but some men I've talked to are like, I love when a woman approaches, and some men are like, look, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to back up.
On the woman. It does. You know,
right now, women, we just don't know what's too much and not enough. Guys tell me all the time, staring, and this is just on the record, staring is not shooting your shot.
I look so stupid when I stare. I look so, like, that's one thing I could never master of staring, because it's like, I look so awkward. Just because are you staring at me, that means you're interested. Like, it's a little bit more science to it. Like, if you're staring, if you know you're smiling, or you're playing with your hair,
there's levels
something
to this.
What you're doing that knows, okay, you're waiting for me to approach you.
No, I think shooting your shot is risky on both sides. But like you were saying, I think men are just more aware of the signs, like the staring. What cues do I have?
How do you not have the
what's
cues?
my green light, especially in person?
Really?
Like I
feel like men gives you more energy into this sometimes. Because sometimes, okay, if they're with their boys, they're like, hey, and their boy looks and they're like, okay, you know.
That's even worse. So now I have to approach you in a group.
No. I'm not saying approach me. Like, I'm never saying that. You're like, you can just like, come here. You know what I'm saying?
We do make it too taboo. And that's another, it's a lot of anticipation surrounding dating.
I wish that all women would get all of that stuff that y'all wasn't even born into out of y'all system. You know,
it's hard.
Like we live in a different age of chivalry now. You know, so it's not always the woman can be the primary person in the household now. The man can be the stay-at-home dad now. So that you can't. There's roles are being changed now and challenged. So it's like you can't always expect a man to go out there and hunt and bring the food. Because we can't expect a woman to cook, clean, and take care of the kids. You know, I won't even mention it. It's changed now. It's changed for me because of social media, and more people are dating online now than actually meeting people. You know, in grocery stores or at the malls or wherever. You know, in class or something like that. So when I tried the online dating. And it's extremely complicated, right?
Really?
Because women say this, like when I look at their little description of what they do, they say, well, you better come correct. You better say nothing about, hey, beautiful, hey, gorgeous.
Whoa.
You know, I want to know something that's different. So you like, what in the hell could I say? You know, like
stranger.
Exactly.
Stranger.
You don't want to say hey.
Yeah.
You know, hey. You know,
they've
like,
already kind of shot you down.
Exactly. So it's like, you already said not to say hey beautiful.
Yeah.
Even though that if I'm speaking to you, that means I'm attracted to you.
Not necessarily. Women don't want to assume out here.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. But you know, it's hard for the dating scene to start that shooting your shot up first. So usually with me, I sway away from the computer and like to meet people personally.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like the tables have changed. It's less intimidating to actually be in front of a person
than it is online.
Yeah, because of it sucks to not to get a reply back. You like, why ain't get a reply back? You know, like
I ain't think about that, but you're right.
So it's like, dang, like I thought we could do something, but at least say what's up, you know.
Any closing remarks? Any last advice?
I mean, the advice is, you know, just be you. At the end, everybody will not be compatible with you, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's completely fine if that's not, but you will never know until you shoot your shot. You know, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not the end of the world. You're gonna have a million more dates. You know, like I said, you know, don't be scared. If you see somebody, you know, you approach them. Women, that's what you as well. You know, I'm not trying to be aggressive. Just man-like compliments as well. You know, just say, hey, I like you smell good. I like your sweater, whatever. You know, just start something.
I thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for being a guest. This will
you.
Not be the last y'all hear of Brandon.
Yes, hopefully. I love that. I love that. It was fun.
Don't forget to go check out the Oh No They Didn't IG page at Oh No They Didn't _, where you'll be able to find behind the scenes surveys, polls, and more.